Great performance.
Thank you.
Ayana is in the building. Who wrote that song?
I wrote it.
What inspired that song?
Ugh.
There's a story behind every
Every
song. What was your story?
Yeah. I left DC, I was like 17, I started a band. And we all left school. I just graduated, we left school. Marvin, I was with my manager at the time.
Okay.
He drove out to Colorado for 3 days. It took us 3 days to get from DC to Colorado. We had 4 flat tires, $250. Like, people were getting their parents to send money. It was crazy.
Okay, so was that part of the plan to end up in Colorado, or did you have a show there or anything like that?
I didn't have a show. And when we got out there, we didn't have a house. We slept in the bus station. We slept in the church parking lot. So I didn't have any shows booked, technically. But we drove there because he had a friend who was kind of in the music industry who was going to invest in our company. I had a CD and a band, and we were going out there to get some investing money. So we drove all the way. He drove all the way out there.
Oh my! So how long you been singing?
Since I was 10. It's a weird story.
How did you know you knew how to sing?
I was 10 years old, and I remember watching. I don't know if it was like Good Morning. It was one of those morning TV shows, and I saw Whitney Houston on there performing. And I was like, oh my gosh, she's so great.
Oh my gosh, my story is so similar.
Are you serious?
It wasn't Whitney, it was Shanice. Remember Shanice Wilson?
Shanice.
Oh my God, but go ahead.
Give it Shanice.
I love Shanice, yes I do.
But I saw Whitney Houston perform live, and I went in the bathroom at 10 years old, and I prayed. And I was like, God, I prayed. I remember it was 2 hours. It was hot. And my mom was banging on the door, like, girl, get out of the bathroom. And I prayed, God, if you make me a singer, I promise I'll be nice to people. I mean, it was a 10-year-old prayer.
Have you been nice to people since then?
I think I'm pretty nice.
Hey, we'll have to ask people.
Just don't cross me, you know.
Oh, okay. I saw your MySpace page. I heard you sing that song. I mean, you know, the first song was cool. The Ooey song, it was cool, but it didn't show you vocally. I wanted to hear Ayana vocally, and that song did it for me. But when we come back, we're going to talk about more about your little story.
Okay.
We are back with singer-songwriter Ayana. What's up, Ayana?
What's up?
I heard so much. I did some research on you, and I was so inspired by your story. And you know, me being in the business myself, my story is a little similar to yours. I mean, let's just first, before you talk about, you know, the homeless thing, we're gonna get into just the childhood. What was your childhood like?
You want the real close,
deep,
personal stuff?
What was that struggle like? I want to hear it all.
All right. Well, I grew up, when I was born, my mom had an addiction to crack. So immediately after I was born, my family took me from her.
Was this like in the 80s?
In the 80s.
In the 80s.
Yep. And so I was living with my grandma, and then my dad was in prison, so I hadn't met him. And I grew up with my grandmother. I would go from my grandma to my aunt, to my uncle, to one of my best friends. Her mom had like 6 kids.
So it was no stability in the home?
None at all. So, I don't know.
Okay, so all of that kind of led into the whole Vans and just getting on the grind, and how did that all happen?
Well, I was in New York, and I was at MBK. That's Alicia Keys' management company. And her manager wanted a song for me. And while I was there, I met another guy who was like, well, I have some people in Atlanta. And we were just in Atlanta. He was like, I have some people in Atlanta that, you know, want to do a deal with you. It became a long process. We actually did the contract at the homeless shelter that I was staying in. They came, brought paperwork. I signed it at the homeless shelter. Yeah, it was crazy. So then we ended up, it was like a $50,000 deal. We went back to Atlanta, and we reinvested the money. We started packaging CDs. We got one wrapped van, drove from city to city, state to state, selling it every day consistently.
Well, hold that pose because I think we have a video.
Okay.
of the grind. We are still talking to singer-songwriter Ayanna about the new album, Girl Talk. We just saw the video.